I'm here today with what I consider a very exciting video because I love makeup brushes, and I know that this little baby here was really hard to get your hands on. This is the Wet n Wild Pro brush set. It was $30 at Walgreens. Apparently it was an exclusive through Walgreens. $30, steal of a deal for 10 brushes. And they sold out really fast and people couldn't find them, but I have good news for you. I have good news and I have a little bit of bad news. The bad news, well, let's start with the good news. The good news is Wet n Wild just came out with a ton of brushes on their website. This is in the permanent collection. It's their pro brush line. That's awesome, right? The bad news is you can buy all of them, but it's gonna cost you $69 instead of the like sweet $30 deal that they had at Walgreens. So I wasn't even sure if these were the same brushes, so I bought all these off the website and have my whole brush set here from the holiday set. And I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the brushes and let you know if they are the exact same brushes. They're like a lavender chromey look to them, where the new ones have more of a like pink, rosy gold type look. So you can see here, this one is from the holiday collection. It's a lavender shade. This one has more of a light pink look to it from their permanent collection. So you can kind of see them side by side. There's a slight color variance. But other than that, we're gonna go through the brushes. I'm gonna tell you the names, what I use them for, if I think they're worth spending the money on, since now you have to buy them either individually or the whole set for, I think it was $69 on the website. Let's just get into it. If you haven't subscribed or given this video a thumbs up, please do that before you leave. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, that way you're notified of any new videos. And then let's just jump into it. We'll start with this one because it's the first one that I pulled out. This one is from the holiday collection. It's the Precision Setting Brush. This is the one from the permanent collection. I have already washed this one, so that's why it's a little bit fluffier, but these are the exact same brushes. The weight in them is exactly the same. The only difference is the color of the handle. I really like this brush for, like it says, setting. It's fantastic. I'll use this one. It's fantastic for setting powder under the eyes. I also actually really like this to blend out contour. It just is really soft, and because it has a little bit more of a pointed tip, I find that it makes it really easy to kind of blend out your contour. You can use this for blush if you want to. Really, it's a multi-use brush. I really like this one. I use it a lot, and I would definitely recommend picking it up. So this brush is going to run you $7.99. Definitely think this one is worth it. I use it all the time, and I think these brushes are just like top notch. All right, the next one is this P55, the Precision Foundation Brush. It's $7.99. This one is okay. I don't know that I love it for foundation. It has this weird like little dip right there, which I feel like just absorbs so much product. And then when you are blending it on your face, the product's wanting to stick in that little dip. And the next one is the Flat Contour Brush. This one is from the holiday collection. This one is from the permanent collection. It's also called the P50. They're the exact same brush. Honestly, I haven't used the one from the holiday collection at all. I have quite a few brushes like this, and I just don't really find a use for them. I just have a bunch of these and I really don't use them. I don't really love it for contour. If I'm going to use something shaped similar to this, I usually use the Nars Ita brush because it's a lot softer and there's more movement to the bristles. This is almost just a little bit too stiff. I guess you could use this to put powder under your contour if you want to sharpen that up, or you could use it to put powder here if you're wanting to sharpen up that line. If you were looking for a brush that is this shape, I would say go ahead and get it. It's nice and soft and dense, but for me, I don't personally use this very often, so I'd pass on this one. But that's just because I don't use something like that. So I can save you $8 if you weren't wanting to buy the full collection, but this one to me is just like not a must-have brush. You're gonna find that these pro brushes that are on their website that are permanent are the exact same brushes on the holiday kit. The only difference is it's gonna cost you $39 extra if you're wanting to buy them the full set. So I'm kind of doing this to let you know that there's good news. If you still want those brushes, it's just gonna cost you a little bit more. Or if you don't wanna buy the whole set and you just wanna buy like the must-have really good brushes, I'm gonna tell you which ones I think are worth buying. It's called the Precision Flat Brush. This one is $5.99. I actually don't know if I think I did use it once. I've tried to use it for contouring like my nose, because I do like that it is a flat like surface and you can kind of get like a nice sharp contour. So that's like a good use for it, I guess. You can use it for concealer, spot concealing. I just don't really find it super necessary. It's more me trying to figure out like, oh, how could I use this? Versus looking at that being like, yes, I need that brush. I know exactly how I'm gonna use it. More of a like, okay, what do I do with this brush? I just don't find a use for it. So I would honestly pass on this one as well, unless, like I said, you were like, oh, I've been looking for a brush like that. For me, it's just not really a useful brush. All right, the next one is the Fluffy Blending Brush, or the P20. This is going to run $5.99. This is a fantastic brush for blending out the crease. I also really loved this brush for nose contour because it's just so fluffy and soft, and it did a really nice job of blending without picking up too much product and just kind of diffusing the color really nicely. So I definitely recommend this brush if you're in need of a good little fluffy brush because it does work really well at blending out the crease, blending out like a nose contour. Definitely recommend this one, and it's going to run you about $5.99. This is the large powder brush. It's going to run you $7.99. So incredibly soft. It's great for putting all over powder. I also really like this brush if you're kind of doing like that all over bronze. You can just really like blend out the bronzer around the perimeter of your forehead and all over, you know, powder. It's just a really great brush. So if you want a super, super soft brush, I'd recommend this. It is a little bit more of a denser brush, but I love it, and obviously it's super cute too. So yes, if you want a good powder brush, I would definitely recommend these ones. $8. It's a really good brush. Next is the blush brush. This is gonna run $7.99. Such a great brush. I love this for applying blush. It just gets the perfect amount of product. It's so incredibly soft. It just like makes it melt into your skin. It's absolutely phenomenal. Again, the weight of it is really nice. You have a lot of control. It's not too dense, but it's also not too fluffy. It does so good at getting my NARS blushes, because you know those are a little bit of a stiffer formula. It really does do a really good job of getting the product and then dispersing it onto your cheeks like a dream. Fantastic. If you need a good blush brush, I would definitely recommend this. I don't find it's too big either. It just hugs like your apples of your cheeks so beautifully. If you feel like this one's too big, this one I think would be fantastic to use as well. This was the first one I showed you. Use that if you find that this is too big, but I love this and would definitely recommend it. This is the Dome pencil brush. It's gonna retail $5.99. If you, oh my gosh, this pencil brush is so good. I use it for so many things. I use it to do my inner corner highlight. I use it to blend product under on my lower lash line. It's so perfect for that. This is great for nose contour if you like something a little bit denser, not so fluffy. This is so incredibly good for that. I love this pencil brush so much. Definitely recommend it. Not all pencil brushes are created equally. Some are super pointy. This one just has like that nice rounded dome to it. It's also great if you're wanting to do like really precise work in the outer V or in your crease, because it's dense enough, but it also like you can kind of blend with it as well. Phenomenal brush. And now we're gonna get to my two favorite brushes that I can't live without. The first one is called the Tapered Highlighting Brush. It's $5.99. This is like my holy grail highlighter brush. It's so perfect. It's what I used today to do my highlighter. It just picks up the product so nicely. It dusts it onto your cheekbones, on your nose, wherever you're gonna put your highlight. You can do your shoulders. It's just the perfect like fluffiness, but also has a lot of give to it, which is really nice. So it doesn't pick up too much. It works great if you want to spritz a little Fix Plus on it. I absolutely love, 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 love this brush. So if you need a great highlighting brush, pick this up. It is so good. I just like, it's just the perfect size. I love it. Yes, you need this. And last but not least is the Tapered Blending Brush. This I've been using in so many tutorials. e.l.f. makes one that's similar to this. It's $5.99 and it's just perfect. I love this brush for doing outer V and then blending this onto the like outer third. I love using this for the crease because it is tapered. It really does a great job of hugging into your crease while like diffusing the color. If you're wanting to kind of fade your shadow really beautifully, it works great to hold it this way and kind of get it into your crease, and it kind of like disperses it and diffuses it and blends it out. It just makes blending so easy. It's such a good brush. Definitely recommend this one. Out of all of these, I would recommend first and foremost this eyeshadow brush, the tapered eyeshadow brush. You need the highlight brush, and then from there I would say the blush brush is really good. this brush is really good, and the pencil brush. Those are like my most favorite out of all of those. But if you want to be like me and buy the whole collection, you can do that too. But I want to let you know these brushes are exactly like the holiday collection. So if you missed out, there is still hope. You can still get it. It's going to cost you $69.90, but you can have it too. If you don't want all the brushes, you know which ones are worth buying. I hope this was helpful. These brushes are phenomenal. They are underrated. Nobody's talking about them, and they're freaking bomb. So good. They get my stamp of approval. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that this video was helpful. Let me know if you pick up these brushes. What are your thoughts? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'd love it if you could subscribe, thumbs up this video, and hit that notification bell before you leave. If you missed my most recent video, click this little box down here, and that will take you to my most recent video in case you missed it. So thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful and beautiful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.